activities. Because we don't have to talk, you know, they were like talking, you know, there's not that many times. Yeah, those you can find, it's just true.
Set the bill for welcome everyone. I love that y'all are chit chatting. That's very nice. But let's do this in case somebody wants to get out of it.
Yeah, mine's not till the 30.
Okay, so you, yeah. So, into the edge of your chair. Sit nice and tall, straighten your spine. And lengthen through your back. So just feel like this nice long kind of back straight, shoulders down, this nice good posture. You're standing attention, focused. Maybe just take a moment and look around, get home here, and notice what a blessing it is to have a beautiful day. Just to experience this moment. How blessed we truly are. When we give gratitude to something, it takes away negative thoughts. So I'm trying to work on that, with more gratitude. That's one of the things I work on. So stay positive, healthy, and it's not something that always comes natural. Like a little effort. Days like today, where we get to enjoy sunshine, beautiful azaleas blooming, and birds singing, and just have a moment to take care of ourselves. We're very blessed. So close your eyes. Right. If not, stare at the tip of your nose. And now draw your senses inward and begin to notice your breathing pattern. Notice how your chest rises on your inhale, almost bringing you into just baby back bend, because your chest lifts up as you inhale. Notice how when you exhale, try to draw your belly in as if you're squeezing out air from a balloon. It's getting smaller. And just follow this pattern for a couple breaths here. Inhaling, filling up your chest, your ribs. And then exhaling, gently drawing your belly in. And try to focus on just this one activity. We are in pollen season. So if you sneeze or need a tissue, there's a good one. Do try to breathe through your nose. It does filter the air before it goes into your lungs. 3 more breaths, letting everything settle. Open your eyes with a smile to your face. Reach your arms forward and reach up. You're good morning stretch. Arms can go as high as you like. If they're not as high as everybody else, who cares? Just reach up. Just find space underneath your arms. Spread your fingers apart. Exhale, softly lower your arms, relaxing your shoulders. Feeling the release, tension. And then inhale through the front. Exhale down through the middle. inhale, lowering. Inhale, lift your heels up as you lift your arms. So lowering your heels, lowering your arms. Try to synchronize. 3 more. When you're finished, bring your hands to your lap. Just so that you feel like you're sitting nice and tall. Then we move into our cats and cows. Slide your hands to your knees. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Separate your shoulder blades. Punch your head towards your feet. And then inhale, slide your hands towards your hip crease. Bring your sternum, your ribs forward. Lift your chin up a little bit, not back, but lift it up. And now move with your breath. Exhale this into your shoulder. Slide to the back of the chair. Your inhale is out, bringing your belly with this chin forward. And I'll move at a pace that feels right to you. Synchronizing your breath with movement. Hopefully you did some stretching while it was out last week, but if you didn't, we find this is a little bit more challenging. Bodies need movement to help create synovial fluid, and the synovial fluid is that lubricating stuff that makes your body move a little bit more smooth. When you sit for a long time, it gets stiff. Gel-like substance thickens. Makes it slide. Oh. 2 more here. Your hands off your lap and on palms facing forward. We're going to some lateral stretches shifting to the side. So what we're trying to do is move your spine all in different directions. Inhale your right arm up, bring it over your head to the left. As you do that, relax this left arm, left shoulder. You can look down. Slowly transition to the other side. Left arm comes up, so the right arm is down. Take a little move to your fall asleep yet. Some of y'all look very relaxed already. Have to remember how to teach. It's so relaxing. Oh, I can do that. Breathing. Create space in our body, move it out. Try to clear out our mind of debris left behind from past experience. And to create space for new ones. The arms out to the side, just pause. Bring your hands forward and make a prayer. Hands into your heart. Put your fingers up. Press your palm into palm. Sit tall. Moving into some twists. So take your right elbow and turn and point it towards your left knee. Now turn back to sit. Twist to the right. Turn your left elbow down. To the left. slow, really strong movement. If you're going slow, you're less likely to injure yourself, but it's for paying attention. Pay attention if it hurts in any way. Just rest. Man, I'm stiff. I don't know about y'all. One person each direction. Open your legs. Lean forward, bring your belly to your legs, and then lower your arms to the outside of your legs. Option to keep your head up if you get dizzy, or point the top of your head towards the floor and it feels right in your neck. Once you're here, feel your back side. You take a deep breath here and feel your back expand. As you exhale, can you feel your belly? 2 more. Now, ever so slowly, slide your hands up your legs, stacking your back. Right foot. Take your right hand underneath your knee crease. And then bring your knee out to the side. And then bring it in. Opening and closing the hip. If it hurts, pause and don't do this one. Good. One more out to this side. Set. Sit up again. It's funny how we lose our posture. Lift up your left knee, take your hand underneath the knee crease. Open your knee out to the side. And kind of test posture to make sure everything is working. No, the one side is heavier than the other? Yes. It is. What is it? It getting cold? Yeah. Now it's a little cold. Yeah. Oh, well, this. No. We can turn it off. Just maybe leave it off. It's probably okay without anything left. So we turn it too low. All right. Take it off. Slide it right. If you're making a mark on the floor, don't do it. We don't want to be the reason people don't like us. But what you're doing is you think about having gum on the bottom of your foot. You're going to slide the foot down, and it's going to work your quads. You can also do this for reclined in your bed. Start to feel it. It's starting to warm up in here in your hip. When you're complete, back, etc. Exercise. Drag the sole of your foot back. Easier with the two dogs. It slides. You know, muscles or my back muscles or I'm using it all. Okay. You should, I feel it way here, yeah, but I'm also gonna feel it here. Yeah. Now, you need to rock your feet up one hip and the other hip. Let's see if you lift overnight as you're rocking. Your feet over to one side, like you're doing a little walk. Or take a little stroll to one side, maybe your legs. Then take a walk. You're walking in your chair. Uh-oh, all the way back around to the left. And then come back. If you know you can walk in your chair. Who needs a swivel chair? Walk yourself back to center. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall and your sit bones feel anchored. Lean back and lift your leg. Now lower your legs, lean forward, touch the tops of your feet on your ankles. We're going to rock and roll here. Inhale, slide your hands up, lean back, legs lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Lean back more. More. Third time. I swear these socks match when I put them on this morning. I hate that. My husband doesn't let me do his laundry because he says my socks never come out. In my defense, I have a heck of a lot more socks. And I change socks 2 or 3 times a day. One more. We hold here. Shoulders relaxed. Flutter your feet. Feel your legs yet? You feel your belly yet? This part is low belly. You feel upper belly.
Yeah, rather than here.
Take your legs up higher, see if that makes a difference.
Oh, well, we don't.
Lower your feet, lower your hands, hold the breath. Maybe you feel like you can get a little further. Your time. Come back up into your seat and watch you finish. Scoot close to the edge of my chair so I can really get my legs long because I'm short. My progress. Toe heel your feet out, taking them. Work on the shoulders. Take your right shoulder forward and your left shoulder back. As you do that, really try to open up the right inner thigh. We'll switch directions. Left hand to left knee, left shoulder forward, right shoulder goes back. You can look over your right shoulder. Now take your time. Be smooth, creating space, possibilities. And just come back to center. Sit up, your legs as they are, maybe do a little shake of the knees, so it relaxes the muscles for a second. Now we take the right hand, bring it over towards your left knee. Lean to the left knee and look up. One. Take your left hand to your right. Straighten your back. Lean forward. One. Tap. Last one. One hand to each leg. Draw a circle. Smooth it out. Anything that feels good should feel like you're moving your body. Water flows really easy. There's some arms. Feel things. Things are moving in there. Now I want you to lean forward. So come back to center. Bring your chest in between your knees. Take your left hand, touch your inside of your right leg. Look up towards your right shoulder. It is hard because I'm doing that. Come back to your knees, left hand to your left knee, right hand to the inside of your left. Look up. And come back, right hand to your right knee. Look up, do a little lift, and then exhale, lower down. We're going to do a couple of these. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Feel those inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the middle or hold them to your legs. You can dive a little deeper. Oh, y'all feel your legs under on fire at this point. They are on, they are working, they are on. All right, as you come out of this, come nice and slow, hands to your legs to help. Your arms to lift up your upper body, toes your feet back together. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs, lift up your legs, lift up your arms. Hello, goat. Are you still breathing? I don't hear ya. Lower your feet, lower your arms back. There you go. Feel your heart rate. You notice any other sensations in your body. If you rather stay in your chair, you can stay seated. Those of you who want to do the balance, come to the right side of the chair. Right side, left hip is facing. Can you notice when you put your toes out? Put her toes. You feel the difference in the hips? Now put weight into your left leg. Do it with your right knee up. You can hold onto the chair. Right knee comes up. Try to keep your back straight. Your chin like it's resting on the shelf. Don't go down, have it straight. Shift it to the right leg. Lift your left knee. Shift. The left leg, right knee lifts. And extend it forward. This one's hard. Use the wall. It's a great one. All right, right knee lifts. It out. You take it out to the left. Maybe bring it back in. Forward. More challenging. All right. Left knee's gonna go up, forward. Now we're gonna go back behind. So you can hold onto the chairs, bring your left leg behind you. This is like airplane pose or a warrior three pose. Hold onto the chair, try to find a little, you should feel a little bit of your right glutes working. Now inhale, bring your left knee back. Shake that right leg out. We're gonna do the same posture. So we're going into airplane, working towards having some balance in your right leg. You need to come closer and make sure you're not going to lose your balance. Hold on to the chair. Left knee lifts, spine is straight, chin is neutral. Lean forward, kick back. Soften your standing knee. Inhale, bring it back. Drop this one with a smile on your face. And rises. Lower your foot. Feel the difference. Feel that weight that is on your right leg. Your knees a bit. And now we can walk to the left side of the chair. Roll out your shoulders so you get very relaxed. Get your feet, make sure they're pointing forward. Find your posture that you feel confident in. Heard a teacher say, stand as if you feel dignified. Like, ooh, that's interesting. Stand and feel dignified. Right. Start with the outer left leg. Lift your knee. Are you finding something to stare at? Notice that where you stare makes a difference. Sometimes looking up is easier, sometimes looking down is easier. Switch. Weight goes into the left foot. Right knee lifts up. Leg. Right knee. I'm concentrating. Feel it. Left knee. Here we go. Right knee lifts, shoulders down. Bend it forward. Bend your knee. The walls. So, now, later today, when you're doing laundry or taking dishes out of the dishwasher, you can reach down, pick up that dish, your leg hanging out behind you. Put it up. Called yoga around you. One more. Together. Still, you're dignified. We're going to go into a little squat. So if you like to move behind your hip, work. Keep our feet on the ground, but lower our hips. So your knees, I like to have my feet about the distance apart. You can do that by just feeling where your hip bones are. If you have any low back tension, step them a little wider. So there's no right or wrong unless it feels back, then it's wrong. Inhale here. And then exhale. What's your squat? Feel it in the front of your shin. Now stand. Stand on that. Hold this down. Now, stay here. Put your focus in your heels. See if you can lift your toes up a little bit, even if you're wearing shoes. You can just feel it. Feel top. Yes, you the chair. Step back into your downward facing dog. Walk your feet out behind you. Straighten your arms out in front of you. And we'll use this as a resting. However, it is not really resting because we are stretching the legs, the back, the arms. And you put a slight bend in your knees. And drop your belly closer to your thigh. We're going to come into a high plank next. So as you inhale, lift your head nice and slow and lean forward, maybe push back into your head. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale. One more. Take your time and walk yourself to the chair. Straighten your back, with your hands down, listen to you. Step your right foot out. Keep your right hand down, left and up, triangle. Inhale. And keep going to the left. Right foot in. Your left foot out. Left hand goes down, but your right arm reaches down to the left. Your feet back together. Check in. Now your balance one more time. You've moved everything around. Coming into what I call it's dancer pose. You're going to put weight into your left foot, bend your right knee forward. Then you bring your knee back. So what you're focusing on here is the squat, your iliopsoas. You arch back. Lower down softly. Yeah. Then try the other side. And fall. Left foot bends behind you. Knee goes back, like your right knee, belly's forward, chin slightly down. Play with a little balance. Now we're going to switch it. You're going to bend your right knee, but your left arm's going to go cross body. Right foot goes behind you. Right knee goes back. Belly comes forward. Left arm. Yeah. Better. And another one. Other side. Left foot goes behind you. Head lifts up. Right arm comes up. Shake off your hips. More balance. So we're going to go over to our tippy toes for this. So bring your thighs, your inner thighs together. You're going to hold onto the chair and try to bring your hands to prayer. You're going to lean forward, lifting your heels. Now lower. Now, the idea is to lower softly, not crash. So try again. Inhale, lift up. Now with control, you start to lower down. And slowly. That's it. It's not enough. Try it again. Here we go. Come on. Tippy toes. You feeling like you're trying to get something off the top shelf. The number one reason people go into nursing homes is falls. Or at least strengthen those ankles. Go back and have a seat. Next time. Next time. I work your legs. Go ahead and draw a circle with your nose. I want you to think about if you have tension or tightness on one side, to stay there and just stretch it out unless it's painful. Keep your sides, you need to do just a little bit more, not a lot more, just a little bit more to it. slowly into a pause. Make sure your back feels stable on the back of the chair. Now I'm going to teach you a breathing technique. So if you don't want to do it or just want to listen, that's totally fine. This is called Anuloma Ujjayi. Make that up, it's the word. Anuloma means opposite. So we're going to, with the Ujjayi, it means you're breathing like a straight through your throat. So you can watch me first. Inhale through the nose. And then you're going to take one finger, close off your right nostril. And then you're going to exhale. Your finger from the right nostrils. Down. The other finger to the left nostril, close that off. Exhale out. You can try it. If you're like, heck no, I don't want to touch my face, I don't like that. Just do the Ujjayi breathing. And you can breathe your chin up and chin down as you. You're trying to Anuloma, it's inhale through both noses. Both noses, nostrils. Both you do. And then close off your right, exhale out your left. Inhale through both. Exhale, close off your left. Breathe out your right. Through both. Through right, exhale out your left. Okay. Now just bring one. So why do we practice these alternate nostril breathings or these different breathing techniques? The reason for them is they bring your mind into one place. It's really hard to think about other things. So if you're learning to concentrate, use this as a tool. Also, it's good for cleaning up yourself. The other good one that you can do, especially during pollen season, is called rump breathing. It's a breathing that I think we've done this before, but you would inhale. Try to come in with your two index fingers. Okay, so you have these little things that flap over your ears. Let me show the people online so they can see. You've got this little flap here. You're going to take your finger and cover it. You're going to cover your ears like you're trying to push out sound. Inhale. And then hum. Yeah. Hands from your ears to your lap. Notice where your tongue is in your mouth. Can you relax your tongue in your mouth? Maybe bring it away from the roof. Heaviness of your eyelids, soft lips. Now focus on sound. Bring all your attention to sound. Everything you're hearing in the room that you're in. The sound of your breath. Sounds. The room that pulsates. Focus on these four balls. When you realize you're no longer thinking about sound, you're back to thinking about sound. This is how you learn to knit. It's not that you clear your mind, it's that you have one point of view. It is filled with quiet joy for no reason. Say the fact going live. The message I'm receiving is clear. There is no time to lose from loving. No place but here to offer kindness. No day but this day to be true to myself, unfettered. It's the only moment that exists. It's the So again, as we started our class, I invite you to give gratitude, give thanks for this beautiful day, for this moment, for this practice. Five more conscious breaths. Feeling You're right. You finish the bottom of your exhale. Hip one. Straighten out your legs in front of you and circle your movement. So, yeah. Should be back down. Circle your wrist. Arms. Bring your hands to your knees, rolling like little balls. Squeeze everything into your center line. Gratitude for your body, this temple that you take care of. And up and hands to your prayer, resting your thumbs. It was an honor and a pleasure to practice with you. I hope you will join me. Please take the tools you learn in your practice into your life, into your life. Share them with others so they too can be happy.
Thank you, guys. I was gonna say, this got me thinking last week.